My name is Rachel Frankel, and I live in Israel. I've come here today as a mother. 12 days ago, my son Naftali and two other teenage students, Eyal Ifrach and Gilad Shaer, whose mothers are sitting behind me, were kidnapped on their way home from school. Since then, we've heard nothing. No news, no sign of life. With your permission, I'd like to tell you about the boys. My son Naftali is 16. He loves to play guitar and basketball. He's a good student and a good boy, a combination of serious and fun. Eyal loves to play sports and cook. Gilad is an amateur pastry chef and loves movies. My son texted me, said he's on his way home, and then he's gone. Every mother's nightmare is waiting and waiting endlessly for her child to come home. Mr. President, it is wrong to take children, innocent boys and girls, and use them as instruments of any struggle. It is cruel. This council is charged with protecting human rights. I wish to ask, doesn't every child have the right to come home safely from school? We just want them back in our homes, in their beds. We just want to hug them again.
How has the United Nations established that they have been abducted?
We have no information to confirm an abduction.
Are you ruling out any probably criminal activity?
We have to see. I don't want to prejudge. The Secretary General urges all to exercise restraint.
They may have disappeared somewhere, went on holiday.
Now, what's certain is that the 3 students are missing.
We call for restraint and expect Israel to respect the lives, dignity, and livelihoods of Palestinians and investigate allegations of excessive use of force.
We are concerned by reports that over 350 Palestinians have now been arrested, many injured. The rising death toll as a result of Israeli security operations in the West Bank is alarming. As the search for the missing youth continues, we call for restraint in carrying out the security operations. Palestinian security forces continued their work to maintain law and order.
Israel is the biggest violator of human rights in the world. Bahrain also condemns the violations made by Israel lately under the pretext that there are 3 missing settlers.
66 years have passed since the tragic event of Nakba, when the majority of Palestinians were expelled from their lands or fled in fear due to ethnic cleansing by the Israeli forces. Since the 3 Israeli settlers went missing on 12 June, it is a matter of serious concern that the occupying power has embarked on a brutal campaign of repression against the Palestinian people.
Since the disappearance of 3 settlements, Israel, the occupying authorities has launched a military operation. This is a violation of the Geneva Convention.
Grave violations and abuses of human rights are still committed, the last being the excessive reaction by Israel toward the missing of the 3 Israeli settlers.
The occupying power still continues its violations of human rights as a result of the missing 3 settlers in West Bank. The policy pursued to Judaize the Arab Jerusalem.
More than 6 decades, the Palestinian people continue to live as refugees in exile.
Every day they are subjected to acts of killing.
Israel pursuing its policy of ethnic cleansing.
Israel continued subjecting the Palestinian people to living conditions that could actually lead to them disappearing as a peoples. When faced with these genocidal practices, the decisions of this council must be urgently implemented.